Have you ever pondered why the War of 1812, often referred to as America's Second War of Independence, is one of the least remembered wars in American history? This conflict, spanning from 1812 to 1815, was a pivotal point in the narrative of the young United States. There were myriad reasons behind the war's inception. Trade restrictions imposed by Britain were stifling American commerce, causing tensions to rise. The British Navy's practice of impressment, forcibly enlisting American sailors into their ranks, further fanned the flames of animosity. Additionally, Britain's support of Native American tribes against American expansion was seen as a direct affront to the United States sovereignty. This war, while not as prominent in our collective memory as others, was a defining moment in our nation's history. Its echoes can still be felt in our society today. The War of 1812, however unremembered, set the stage for a series of events that would forever change the course of American history. To truly understand the significance of the War of 1812, it's important to delve into the timeline of the conflict. It all began in June of 1812 when the United States declared war on Britain, marking the start of a three-year struggle that would shape the future of North America. The first significant event occurred in August of that same year, when America attempted to invade Canada, a British colony. However, the assault on Detroit was repelled by the British and their Native American allies. This initial defeat set the tone for a series of back-and-forth engagements that would define the war. A year later, the Battle of Lake Erie took place in September 1813. This crucial naval confrontation saw the United States claim a decisive victory, securing control over the Great Lakes region. This win not only boosted American morale but also cut off crucial supply lines for the British forces. As the war raged on, both sides experienced victories and defeats. However, one of the most notable battles occurred at the end of the war. The Battle of New Orleans, fought in January 1815, was a significant American victory, even though it technically took place after the signing of the peace treaty. This battle, led by future President Andrew Jackson, was a source of national pride and unity for the young republic. The conflict officially ended with the signing of the Treaty of Ghent in December of 1814. Interestingly, news of the treaty didn't reach the armies in time to prevent the Battle of New Orleans. This treaty restored relations between the United States and Britain, with both nations agreeing to cease hostilities and restore conquered territories. The War of 1812, with its sequence of victories and losses on both sides, played out over 3 years, culminating in peace negotiations that would shape the future of North America. The chronology of this conflict provides a fascinating insight into a pivotal time in history, a time when the fate of nations hung in the balance. So, what is the enduring legacy of the War of 1812? The War of 1812, a conflict that spanned 3 tumultuous years, left an indelible mark on the evolution of the United States. One of the most significant outcomes of the war was the end of Native American resistance. Prior to and during the war, Native American nations had been formidable opponents, often allied with the British. However, their defeat in this conflict marked a turning point, leading to a decline in their ability to resist westward expansion by the United States. The war also stirred a wave of American patriotism. Despite the country's initial unpreparedness and subsequent challenges, the United States managed to hold its own against one of the world's greatest powers. This underdog story, complete with its share of heroes and remarkable victories, filled the American people with a newfound sense of national pride. The Star-Spangled Banner, penned during the Battle of Baltimore, became a stirring symbol of this patriotism and eventually the national anthem of the United States. But perhaps the most significant legacy of the War of 1812 was the emergence of the United States as a world power. The war, in many ways, was a proving ground for the young nation. It demonstrated to the world, and to the United States itself, that it could defend its sovereignty against established European powers. This realization not only boosted the national self-confidence, but also set the stage for the United States to pursue a more assertive role on the global stage. In essence, the War of 1812, often overshadowed by the Revolutionary War and the Civil War, played a pivotal role in the shaping of the United States. It marked the end of an era of significant Native American resistance, ignited a flame of patriotism that burns to this day, and positioned the United States on its path to becoming a global superpower. Although the War of 1812 may not be as prominent in our history books as other conflicts, its impact on the formation of the United States as we know it today cannot be denied. In just a span of 5 minutes, we've journeyed through the War of 1812, a conflict that has left an indelible mark on American history. We've delved into the causes, a complex interplay of territorial ambitions, trade restrictions, and the impressment of American sailors, which led to this 3-year battle between the United States and Britain. We retraced the chronology of conflict, from the initial declaration of war to the iconic Battle of New Orleans, and the eventual peace treaty signed in Ghent. Along this journey, we've seen the birth of the Star-Spangled Banner and the burning of the White House, events that have shaped the American psyche. We've also explored the lasting legacy of this forgotten war. Despite its overshadowing by other historical events, the War of 1812 was a turning point for America, strengthening national identity and setting the stage for westward expansion. The War of 1812 may be the forgotten war, but its legacy lives on in the fabric of our nation. It's a testament to the resilience, courage, and spirit of those who fought for the ideals that continue to define America today.